Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about my college football picks. I almost forgot about this until I just realized I wrote down a lot of games to predict for this week. Some games during the week, and then on Saturday, the normal slate. I almost forgot about while I was watching NBA. I'll do the 2 NBA recaps tonight. Yeah, let's talk about some college football here. Wrote all these games down here. So, first one I'll talk about is number 19, Pittsburgh versus Syracuse. This is an interesting matchup here. Pittsburgh is undefeated, 6-0, facing Syracuse, 5-1. They're coming off, or they have a win against UNLV this season. UNLV, who's a very good team. Syracuse is good, man. They got a really good quarterback in McCord. This was a tough match to predict. I'm like, there could be an upset here, but I don't know. Syracuse coming off a win against NC State. Pittsburgh, they've looked very good this season. I'm gonna roll Pittsburgh. I just like the way they've played. Syracuse, I think, is a very good and underrated team, but I just think Pittsburgh's better. And I just can't doubt Pittsburgh. You just can't doubt Pittsburgh right now. Until they lose, I can't really pick against Pitt. Next game, number 17 Boise State versus UNLV. It's going to be Ashton Jeanty's toughest test so far this season. UNLV, I think, is 5-1, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're 5-1, just coming off a 50 bomb against Utah State. But I'm going to say Boise State wins. I'm just going to keep picking Boise State until they lose another game. It's just you can't bet against Ashton Jeanty. I know UNLV's defense is they're not really that good. They gave up 460 passing yards last week, or not last week, but the week before, I think. And Ashton Jeanty, I think, is going to eat against that defense, because it's not like UNLV's defense is that good. They gave up, or yeah, they did play last week. I meant the week before. They had 34 points, 25, 34, 44. There's some games where their defense looked good against lesser competition. Kansas turned out to not really be that good. Fresno State, they're average. So I just think Boise State's a better team overall. They competed with number 1 Oregon, so I'm going to take Boise State in this match. Rutgers versus USC is another game I want to pick. I'm going to pick Rutgers, man. USC just isn't that good. I really thought they would be a lot better than they were. They just simply are. And Rutgers, I think, is above 500. USC's now below 500. They look terrible, especially their offensive line. Welcome to the SEC, Lincoln Riley. You might be on the hot seat, sir. I'm going to pick Rutgers here, and USC will drop to 3-5, and there'll be serious questions if they lose about Lincoln Riley. Number 12 Notre Dame versus number 24 Navy. Ooh, a ranked Notre Dame Navy game. Would have had that on their bingo card this year. I really wanted to pick Navy, but I just can't bet against Notre Dame in this game. They're missing starters defensively. They're missing starters, but yet they're still a really good defensive team, and this is the best team Navy's played. I think it'll be a very close and competitive game, though. I'll say that in Navy's favor. I think it'll be a really close and a competitive game. I will say this: if they can force turnovers, if they can force some mistakes from Riley Leonard, I think they can pull off this upset. But I'm going to trust the Notre Dame defense and really that running game to get the win here. So I'm picking number 12 Notre Dame. Number 18 Ole Miss versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma fired their offensive coordinator this week. I don't think it's going to help their offense. Man. They just don't have a good quarterback. Michael Hawkins, Jackson Arnold, they both suck. They have no running game. Maybe the new offensive coordinator they have, whoever the hell it is, can help it, but I'm going to take number 18. I'm going to take number 18 Ole Miss to get a bounce back win. Number 4 Ohio State versus Nebraska. Nebraska got embarrassed last week. Matt Rule's now 2-21 against ranked opponents. I'm gonna take number 4 Ohio State here. There's a better team than Nebraska, and Nebraska just hasn't looked good. They got blown out against Indiana. That proved Indiana to me is legit. But Ohio State will blow out Nebraska here. Number 13 Indiana, speaking of them, versus Washington. I'm going to take number 13 Indiana. Man, who would have thought they started the year unranked and now they're undefeated, ranked in the number 13 spot in the AP poll. I'm going to take them over Washington this week. Who would have thought getting a new head coach would work? Maybe my Kentucky Wildcats should do that. Yeah, Indiana's a very good team, man. Offensively, defensively. They've looked good really on both sides of football this year. Number 20 Illinois versus number 1 Oregon. I'm going to take number 1 Oregon. Number 20 Illinois has really surprised me this year. They've looked really good. Their best win, though, was against Michigan, I'm pretty sure. Who's their best win against? Michigan? I think at the time was ranked Michigan. But they didn't look good against Penn State when they played them. They're the best team they've played. And Oregon, you know, they're coming in hot, 7-0. I know Illinois is 6-1, but Oregon, Illinois played Purdue, they struggled. Oregon played Purdue, they blew them out. They beat Ohio State, much better opponent than the best team Illinois has played. But yeah, give me Oregon here. Number 15 Alabama versus number 21 Missouri. It's kind of a battle of two struggling teams right now in this SEC. But I'm going to take number 15 Alabama. I just can't see them losing another big game. Yeah, they lost to Tennessee, but Missouri struggled against Auburn of all teams. I have to take Alabama here, man. I don't think they're going to lose this game. They have to win. This could be a fun game because really must-win game for both teams to stay in this playoff picture. Number 5 Texas versus number 25 Vandy. I'm taking number 5. I'm gonna take number 5 Texas to get a bounce-back win against number 25 Vandy, but don't count out Vandy. I'm just picking Texas because I think they'll get a bounce-back win after getting punched in the mouth last week against Georgia, but they can't have a slow start, and they'll have to watch out for that for Diego Pavia to keep the football running it. And Vandy's defense is not great, but they're capable. But I'm taking number 5 Texas. Number 8 LSU versus number 14 Texas A&M. I'm gonna take number 14 Texas A&M mostly because they're playing at home. I think LSU's a really good team, especially offensively. Nussmeier, Kyron Lacey, they got a really good offense. But Texas A&M's such a tough place to play, and I just like the momentum Texas A&M has carried after that loss to start the year. They've looked really, really good. So give me number 14, Texas A&M. Number 3, Penn State versus Wisconsin. Take number 3, Penn State here. Auburn versus Kentucky. I'm taking my Kentucky Wildcats win. Hopefully they can beat Auburn. If they don't do, I'll be pissed. And then number 16 K-State versus Kansas State. In the video, I'll pick number 16 Kansas State. So that's my week 9 college football picks. That's all I have to say here. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Check out my like. Peace. I'll see you guys for Nick Celtics recap and then T-Wolves Lakers later on tonight.